What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Ace, and welcome to my channel, Free by Choice. I just want to thank everybody for taking the time out to watch. This is my first video. If you can, go ahead and like and subscribe so you can tune in with me so we can lock in and build a community. Today, we're going to talk about that Mexican OT and how when he just did a podcast, they asked him about what, how you feel about the N-word.
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
Where right there? And there's one right here. Not
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the are you gonna do about it? And then say,
I'm going to come clean. I'm from New York. You feel me? So people that's not black saying the N-word, that's not really a battle that we fight. I'm gonna come clean. That's not really a battle that we tend to fight in New York, unless unless you white or whatever. But we don't really fight that battle with the Spanish people. You feel me? That's just our culture. I ain't saying that we right about it. I'm just saying that's not something we do. But after hearing this podcast, this podcast episode with that Mexican OT and his reasoning, I feel like that might be a battle we should be fighting. I'm gonna tell you why. First off, your man's looked in the camera and he was like, "Yo, I wish it was some black men around." I ain't really know where he was going with that. First, I thought he was gonna say like, so we could co-sign him type stuff, But he was like, I wish it was some black men around. And if it was, I looked them in their face and say, what the you gonna do about it? You feel me? And it's stuff like that that make me feel like, you know what? Maybe we should be fighting this battle. Cause what you mean by that, bro? What you mean what we gonna do about it? If you would have came around any of my dogs and said something like that, you would have got hands put on you, pulls. You feel me? You would have got hands put on you. So I don't know why you really thought you ain't even have to do all of that. You could have just said the stuff that you said afterwards and it would have been all good. But you decided that you were gonna try and taunt people like we soft, like we suckers and y'all real tough. You feel me? And it's not even like that. You feel me? Like I'm not even saying we be giving y'all passes. It's something we don't care about. But you had to go do that. So now you messed it up for all the Mexicans. You feel me? You messed it up for all the Mexicans. If you a Mexican and you listening right now and you want to know, can you say the N-word? Just know you can't no more because your man's Mexican OT decided that he was going to make it a thing that it didn't have to be. So now you could drop some comments on his page. I know like, yo, A said we can't say the N-word no more. Now we coming for you, pause. Feel me? Y'all could be mad at him. It kind of bring me back to this one video I was watching with Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, where he was saying like we gotta stop giving attention to clown stuff. Know what I mean? We gotta stop feeding, giving energy to the stuff that we know is for clowns. You feel me? And just let the clowns be clowns. You feel me? And so I don't even really know why I'm making this video, but I thought I should let y'all know. Cause like your man not even educated on nothing he was saying. That's the stuff that killed me. Like he said it with a straight face. He gonna say something. The only difference between Mexicans and black people is y'all just got dropped off here before us.
I mean, and not even trying to justify, but I just got dropped off before us.
Yo, fam, do your Googles before you start sounding stupid, because now you should be that Mexican dummy. You feel me? Because you stupid, bro. When was there ever a Mexican slave trade where Americans went to Mexico and forced them to come to America and be slaves? That never happened. That never happened. So what you mean y'all just got dropped off here? We just got dropped off here before y'all. Y'all never got dropped off here. Y'all came here by choice, which is why they trying to deport y'all. I don't agree with that, by the way, but this is why they trying to deport y'all. Y'all came here by choice. We got taken from where we came from and got dropped off here. You feel me? That don't apply with Mexicans. That might apply with, Dominicans and stuff like that, but that don't apply to Mexicans. You feel me? Which is why, is what I'm saying. You don't know what you're talking about. You feel me? And it's crazy because, like, anytime somebody asks something like that, they always get that same dumb answer. Oh, I grew up with black people. All my friends is black. I got a black family member. Yo, bro, if they ask you the same question about being trans or the same question about being gay, would you say, nah, I know what it's like to be gay because I got a gay cousin. I know what it's like to be trans because I got a trans cousin. No, you don't know what it's like to be trans or gay because you got a gay or trans cousin. So you don't know what it's like to be black because you got a step cousin that's half black. That one little drop. You don't know what it's like to walk in that person's shoes. You feel me? So you can't just be out here talking about you could say the N-word because you got a black cousin. Yo, you wildin', bro. And I'm going to come clean. I don't even really know who Mexican OT is like that. You feel me? Like, I heard of the name, but I can't tell you nothing about dog. You feel me? And I know he can't tell you nothing about me either, but I just feel like I could tell you all about being black. And he think he could tell you all about being black too. And yo, like, and honestly, man, I'm going to come clean, bro. I'm kind of real tired of this. Why anytime somebody that's not black, the only thing they walk away with with being black is being able to say the N-word. That's it. That's where it stopped. They don't never want to be out there protesting with us. They don't want to be dying with us. They don't want to struggle with us. They don't want to win with us. They don't want to win for us. They don't want to rep us, nothing. They just want to say the N-word. Fam, I've been saying that word my whole life. It's not that special. It's not that special. I don't know why this the hill everybody want to die on. Oh, yeah, I got black friends. I could say the N-word. You feel me? You tripping, bro. You tripping. You feel me? Like, you lost me with that one. Talking about you wish it was black man here. So what the F you gonna do about it? Fam, you wouldn't have said that in a room full of black men anyway. You feel me? You wouldn't have said that. But it's whatever though, man. Like, I don't even want to give too much energy to that. You feel me? I don't want to give too much energy to that because I think that was some clown stuff. You feel me? And I'm not saying that makes you a clown, like, indefinitely because you made a mistake. You said something you ain't know about. You feel me? You said something you ain't know about, and hopefully the people around you, that black cousin you got, or the black people around you, hopefully they give you some game and you come back and you act accordingly. You feel me? Because that's not how it go. You feel me? Like, us blacks, us browns, we gotta stick together. You feel me? And when you saying dumb stuff like that, you already letting it known like that you not one of us. You feel me? As soon as you say something, yo, I wish it was black people here so I could say what you gonna do about it. Why you wanna do that, bro? Why you wanna do that? You feel me? Why you wanna do that? Do you want the support of black people or what? You want black people to be your enemies. You feel me? And that's what I keep talking. That's what I'm talking about. Like, why everybody keep trying to taunt black men? Nobody, they didn't ask you nothing about black men at all. You decided you was gonna just put that on black men. Who was that for, bro? Who was you trying to show off for? For them girls? They ain't care about that. They ain't care about it. You feel me? You just decided you was gonna be like, yo, I wish it was black man here so I can ask you what you gonna do about it. No, you don't, bro. You ain't want that problem. You know it. You feel me? You know it. You feel me? And I've been seeing a lot of the people from your city and from your town telling you, like, fam, you wouldn't have said it like that. You wouldn't have said it if it was. You feel me? People know who to play with and people know where to play. You feel me? But I think that was corny on your behalf. But, that brings me to a bigger question, yo. What's the infatuation with people that's not black wanting to say that word real bad? I can't think of no Mexican words. I can't think of no words white people say. I can't think of none of them words that's for them that me as a black man want to say real bad. I can't think of that. You feel me? And that just goes to show that we really the most influential people. You feel me? Us black people, we really the most we really the most influential culture. And everybody be trying to say we don't have culture. Meanwhile, you take black culture out of America, America will fall apart. They have no identity. America would be whack without us. You feel me? And if it wasn't, I want somebody to drop in the comments and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I want somebody in the comments to tell me if they can go one day in their life without doing something that was created by black culture. You can't. You can't. You feel me? The way you dress, the music you listen to, the entertainment, all of that was influenced by black culture. You feel me? Now, I ain't saying we own it. It's unfortunate we don't own it. But it was influenced by us. So everything you do in your life was influenced by black culture. You feel me? Matter of fact, it's so crazy that, like, we don't even get the credit for half the stuff for most of the stuff we do. But we know we don't gotta, we don't gotta do that because we know, and you know too. But I just think it's crazy how, like, everybody wanna take, diminish black culture down to the N-word. That's it. That's all you wanna do. Everybody wanna be black when it's time to say the N-word. You feel me? But everything else, you Mexican. You that Mexican OT. You feel me? You not even that Mexican OT no more. Until you correct yourself, we gonna call you that Mexican dummy. You feel me? Because that's what you are. You that Mexican dummy. Know what I mean? And all my Mexican brothers and sisters, if you listening to this, just know this don't got nothing to do with you. This got everything to do with dog and the stupid stuff he say. Know what I mean? Because I'm sure you know that ain't nobody ever go to Mexico, kidnap Mexicans, and bring them over here overwhelmingly. How it happened with Africa and, black people over here. You feel me? So I don't know what he meant by y'all just got dropped off before us. Y'all didn't get dropped off. Y'all came here by choice. Y'all came here by choice. As y'all should. As y'all deserve to. But y'all came here by choice. Y'all didn't get kidnapped and brought over here. You feel me? So I don't know what you meant. All of this just so you could say that word. But nobody would have cared anyway. You feel me? You say something like, what you gonna do about it? Bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You talking tough for no reason. Pause. Nobody cares, yo. Nobody cares. I guarantee you nobody cares. And the reason you only even getting any attention from this, yo, I'm gonna come clean, fam. This the first time I ever saw you get any attention. You feel me? It's the first time I ever saw you get any attention, bro. I don't know what your music is. I don't know nothing you do. You feel me? This the first time I ever saw you come across my timeline for anything. You feel me? And I'm just one person. You feel me? That don't mean nothing. Don't take it personal. I'm just one person. You feel me? But for you to say something like that, now I'm involved. But ultimately, like I said, fam, this is redeemable. All you gotta do is apologize. You feel me? And that's a part of being a man. Don't let your pride and your ego get away, because that stuff you said was stupid, and you're gonna have a target on your back for the rest of your time until you do. You feel me? But y'all can let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think, Spanish people, non-black people should be able to say the N-word? Is that a battle y'all fight? You feel me? Or is that something that really only happen on the internet? Like I said, I'm from New York. It's not really a battle we fight, but I think now it's a battle we should be fighting. Just because your man, that Mexican OT, he ruined it for all the Mexicans. Let me know. Drop something in the comments.